Welcome to Feats and Fables, 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons streaming game just for adventurers like you. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and wherever you get your podcasts by looking for Feats and Fables. If you want to watch us live and chat with us, join us on Twitch from 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern nights on Mondays at Feats and Fables. Our entire backlog is available on YouTube. I'm Paige Lightman, the DM, and I'd like to welcome you to Aglarond. Aglarond is a peaceful pastoral nation of half-elves. Our heroes of Aglarond are part of the Foresters, an elite group of scouts and rangers charged with defending Aglarond's borders, particularly against undead from the evil fascist nation of Thay. The heroes are heading towards the Singing Sands, trying to recover an ancient elven artifact. The Red Wizards of Thay are racing towards it as well. They wish to warp the artifact to their own evil ends. Previously, on Feats and Fables, our heroes had started traveling through a cave, a shortcut to the Singing Sands. However, the caves are wild and untraveled, and they've met with problems with the wildlife along the way. Let's meet our heroes. All right, we have Victor Toussaint, a human eldritch knight fighter played by Ron Frankie.
Protect the lizards. Malagar might go down.
Malgar, well, never mind. We're
As usual.
Life out of it.
I was about to say, Malagar going down is usually a good thing. In this well, I guess we're not camping, so.
We have, quickly changing the subject, we have Wildfire, a Fire Genasi Evoker wizard played by Joe Streaky.
Wait, things can be resistant to fire?
Oh, very sad. Then we have Ross, a lizard folk Drake Warden Ranger played by Coda of Kodab Games.
Hello, everyone.
We also have Malagar, a Drow Twilight cleric played by Dr. Andrew Wong.
They've got me surrounded, which is really how I prefer to be.
And then we have Belwyn, a Dwarven Paladin Paladin Princess, played by Ben Heisler.
Oh, I ain't seen a good gangbanging like that in quite a while.
Alright, so when we last left our heroes, it was exciting times! They had just banished a large devil that they thought was pretty frightening. Unfortunately, this large devil had a bunch of little small maw devils that were its background singers. And even though Malagar had banished that devil, all of the background singers had surrounded him with intent to break his concentration.
I believe it is my turn to decide how I will now deal with this particular fate.
That is my understanding, yes.
Malaga gives all the surrounding creatures sort of a winning smile. So many choices. But I suppose I should take one for the team.
Mm-hmm.
So Malaga will start to gyrate his hips wildly in a way that both disorients, excites, and, makes it generally harder for him to be chewed upon. Which is just a compromise that Malaga is going to have to make. At the same time, his hands above his head will be sort of waving and tossing out little bits of powders and saying, "Everybody, feel better, feel better." And he'll first let me click my. There we go. All right, click the thing. There you go. All right, there we go. That's important for making Roll20 real happy. And as I try to heal everyone on my side.
I'm scared. What is he doing? And even worse, why does it make me feel better?
Those hips don't lie.
They don't. Everyone will enjoy 11 points of healing if they should so choose.
Well, my question is... Yeah, okay. Everybody is plenty of... Goose. Goose is out of the... Nope, Goose
No,
can
Goose
just
is
make
just
it.
at range.
Yep. Excellent choice of location to cast that spell, sir.
If I only had a choice.
Ross, it's fine. It's fine. The hands are what healed you. The hips are just amazing.
Yes.
They're mesmerizing.
Don't look directly at them.
I discriminate.
No, why? No, how could you?
Listen, the verbal component is step, bump, bump.
That is true.
All right. Wildfire. You feel a little better.
I feel a little more healed. I don't feel any better.
You're right. Those are indeed different things.
I'll move to like here. Yeah, that looks good.
Is Wildfire racing to the rescue? Is he drawing a bead on this
Oh yeah.
ignominious scrum that Malagar is surrounded by?
Sadly, I think Fireball is still the right answer, even though they're resistant to it, because it's just so much aggregate damage.
Can't go wrong with Fireball.
Okay, I cast Fireball.
I mean, you
They're
can
range.
you can go wrong with Fireball.
At, yellow number 2. Yellow number 2 and go clockwise.
Yep, I reach my hand out and cast a wave of magic that covers my friends in a protective shield. As my other hand, a bead of fire emits and strikes right at Malagar's feet and blossoms into a conflagration.
That's hot.
Your nether regions are gently warmed.
Ooh.
So everybody fails except for green 3.
Wow.
Okay, so it's 15 for full because of the resistance and 7 for half.
I mean, I will remind you, Joe, Wildfire did try to cast a non-fire spell last episode, and it
Look what happened!
immediately got dispelled.
Yep. Now, he has learned his lesson.
He has. Has he?
He casts more fire spells, so maybe.
Yeah. Fair.
It's honestly, it's what Mira would have wanted. You tried. You tried.
Yep.
He said, expand your repertoire, Wildfire.
Slightly.
Almost so slightly.
Oh no, too much!
Oh.
All right. 2 of the beasts slag down into a stinky, wet pile of ashes.
Oh,
Hooray.
oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Yep,
That
I'm
it?
good. Yep.
Malagar continues to dance as hard as he can.
All right. So I'm rolling with disadvantage to hit you, I presume.
Yes!
All right. Here is green, whichever one's on the north. And here is the second one.
Negative.
19 misses.
Malagar's 19? Oh, haha! I can read numbers. That one hits.
Wasn't your PhD like in bioinformatics?
I used computers to read the numbers. I never looked. And then the computers turned it into sort of a finger puppet show, and I was like, oh yes, science. Science.
It's his finger puppets. I love it.
So how much? 8
so
points?
8 points of damage. So it's a DC 10 concentration save.
Ow! All right. What's that, Wiz?
Con.
Con.
Oh. All right. Well, not too bad. Big money, no whammies. Also, I should have used my inspiration.
I was about to say, do you want an inspiration before you make that roll?
Doesn't matter today.
Woohoo! 22!
Oh, yeah.
All right.
You're in the zone.
Malagar actually hip checks that particular creature as it's biting him, and he's actually kind of enjoys that little nip on the hip there.
Hip on the hip. All right.
Funny, I thought you kept your nip somewhere else.
Oh,
The nip knops?
A nip knops.
heckin' nip nops.
Heck, nip knops. All right. So Malagar, are you still bloodied?
Yes.
Okay. So Belwyn will valiantly reach out, and then pause momentarily. But oh wait, do I fucking consent? I know you're big on that. So Elwin will reach out and will apply healing directly to those hips that do not lie, and I will heal you for, let's say 20 points.
Hot. I like to think we did a little tango move just there.
You know what? Just so that it stays even, I'm going to give you 22 points, and that way I have 10 left.
Round numbers. They're a lovely thing.
I mean, I don't want to keep track of 2 extra hit points.
I know, that's awful. What put upon goat is so
Put upon
fun.
princess, I'll have you know.
Goaty princess.
Thank you, Belwyn. I feel revived.
Good. And I don't think I have a fun bonus action, so I think that means that I'm done.
So I think at this point Ross has to mix Malagar like a drink or something. I gave him a nice warming bath. Bellin gave him a bunch of hit points.
Foot massage, huge.
Somewhere far, far away, the demon is beating on the walls of his pocket dimension. Ross!
Well, sadly, I am very far away from everyone else. So I'm going to turn around to Goose and say, "Come on, Goose, let's get in there." And with that, that's not what I want. All right. Q. No, there we go. I'm going to move 30 feet into, or closer, and that is, I'm going to double move, but that's pretty much all I got. Meanwhile, Goose is going to take her movement action to dash up as well.
She scampers. Those little legs go so fast.
That's all. Unfortunately, all I've got is some dashing this round.
Well, you're dashing all the time.
Whoa! Hey,
All right.
Paige, before you start their
Yes.
turns, are any of them bloodied after that fireball? I think
That's a good question.
Red might be.
No. Yes. No. No. No, yes! No, yes!
I was going to say, are you reenacting?
I'm channeling Madeline Kahn. History of the word. All right. So red is indeed bloodied. However, I'm a bite that cleric, or at least I try. But that no do.
Aha! The hips!
They don't lie. Yellow. All right. So you have 2 of them attacking. Here is numero uno, which is actually number 2. The one on the north side. Meese, the one on the south side. Meese.
Woohoo!
Victor. You're again battling a single demon all by yourself.
A blue meanie?
A blue meanie.
All right.
By myself.
I will attempt to rend it asunder as I have its companions.
Ooh, okay, right off the bat, Kurgosh, with the 2,000 points, has given us a floating inspiration.
Oh!
I should have used that.
Good. Thank you, Kurgosh. That's
You're
beautiful.
the best.
So it's been a while since we've attacked these things in human time. Does a 16 hit?
It does. Do you do 1 point of damage?
Yes.
Then it also winks out of existence, becoming a greasy, smelly pile of ash.
And now we know how many hit points they have.
Ooh.
All right. I will move to here. Does that give me a clear line of sight on
Oh, yeah.
the yellow?
Yep.
All right. I will drop my greatsword. I will draw a longbow, and I will put an arrow in. No. First, I will focus my energies, and I will make yellow 2. I'll look at it through my teeth, basically. Is
Through your teeth?
like through my teeth. Like I can't actually see through my teeth, but if I think about looking at it through my teeth, I gain a greater understanding of how to cause it damage,
Mm-hmm.
which is represented by the Hunter's Mark spell.
All right.
Ah. I thought
And
you were just developing a third eye, like in the back of your mouth, like
Gross.
I'll put a hex mark on it because close enough to Hunter's Mark.
We should
All right.
also. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Right, and then I'll put an arrow in it,
All right.
or try to anyway. Arrow.
So
clicked
you
it.
notice as you drop your sword,
Ooh.
you have to shake your hand a couple of times to get it out of your hand.
It's so grippy. It's that grip tape you put on it.
I mean, I drop it, but I try and like catch it with my boot so it doesn't just slam on the ground.
It's true. It's bad for the edge.
So that will be 10 plus the first number is my D6.
Oh, not the second one.
No,
Okay.
the second one's a D8 in case I'm doing the thunder spell. So 11 points of arrow damage.
All right. It is pierced and makes an odd yowling noise as it is bloodied by the attack.
Good.
Well, I can get used to hearing that.
We should also
Hey.
take this moment to. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, no, I'm done.
Okay. We should also take this moment to recognize that to balance out the scales, Dan Goyette has donated 2,000 bits so that the DM inspiration challenge
Is approximately now 1/3 of the way complete.
1/3. Oh, I forgot that there are different goal lines
They
here.
are.
Yeah.
All right,
She was
all
getting
right.
them so often we had to move the goal line.
We
You
know
see
what.
what they do to me, right? Like I roll dice like this, and yet they're taking an opportunity for me to get inspiration away from me. Like this is cruel. This is cruel and unusual. I tell you. Does anybody want a podcast? I'm trying to give one away. Does somebody want a podcast?
We're
Paige,
streaming now.
I was going to say, I mean, like, we could stop them.
Paige, I hate to inform you, but as Feats and Fables HR, I must remind you that you are contractually obligated to forever be bound to us. So
Yeah, that is true. You should stop signing things when you're drunk, is what that boils down to.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I mean, there's also this whole thing, like, I believe it's.
I know that I wasn't. I'm not getting rid of you personally. Just the, you know what I mean.
Does that mean
Josh follows up to ask if you meant an actual good podcast.
ooh.
Whoa!
Wow.
Oh gosh, high five.
damn?
Did someone call 911? We got a murder here. Quick, get us the list of the burn centers in America. Alrighty. I recognize a good burn even when I'm on the wrong end of it. Alright. The blue demons are no longer with us. So that leaves us with Malagar, Unve's boss.
I mean, clearly the dance of his people was really doing the trick here. People seem to be doing better health-wise, right?
I mean, for certain values, it's better.
I don't think I really need quite something so burly, but let's see here. It's probably not actually worth it.
I think there's a blue demon somewhere left that I haven't gotten rid of.
Okay, but there are still 5 creatures surrounding me, correct?
There
Yep.
are.
6
Yes.
if you count Bowen.
You're the most popular girl at the ball.
I have a question. These aren't undead creatures, right? But they're
Oh
not
no. They're infernal, not undead.
infernal. Okay, so maybe something like sleep would work on them? I'll try it. We'll see what happens.
Alright, now I have to look something up.
That's a good
Okay.
sign.
I have no idea if they're actually immune to it or something like that.
It would be exciting. I think we're going to find out excitingly either way.
Yeah, it's immune to charm.
Ah,
So that's what I'm looking for. And wrong one.
oh wait. So, you're looking to see
Yeah.
if it is.
Yeah, the text on sleep is if you're immune to charm, you're
Right,
immune.
right.
Okay. Do you cast a spell?
I'm gonna try it.
At what level?
I was gonna cast it.
Me asking the good question.
Right. Third level.
Okay. How many hit dice of creatures would you put to sleep? Or not dice. How many hit points of creatures would you put to sleep? It has to roll the dice. What is that?
Right.
5.
Hang on, I'll just
678.
push this button over here. Oh, damn it! Wrong button.
I mean, that'll do it. It's 5d8 plus, so it's 9d8.
Yep.
Oh, is it? Oh yeah,
Yep.
here we go.
That's a lot of D8.
Actually, click. Does it not roll the things for me? I have to roll them by myself.
If you
click
click
the
on
box.
where they're red, it'll roll for you in the chat.
Oh, okay. So I do that once, and then I do this twice.
Yep.
Oh,
33.
33, yes.
I'm fascinated as to why that number is blue in my box.
I don't know either.
I don't know. Because you rolled a lowest number and a possible number. If you get any ones, it's red. If you get any 8s, it's green. You get a 1 and an 8, it's blue.
Color coded for your.
So what is the spot that the spell emanates from, Andrew?
Me?
Okay.
I mean, I can choose, right? So
Yeah, you can put it anywhere you want, and it's a 20 foot, within 20 feet of a spot. So 20-foot radius from a point you choose.
yes.
Oh, but you're also need to sleep because you're an elf. Because I was going to say it'd be hilarious if you put yourself to sleep.
What about the dwarf?
You're going to have to roll a lot higher than that to put me to sleep.
Am I within range? Let's find out.
I can center it on the dwarf, I guess. I mean, if Ross.
Was it 20 feet?
Goose also has some
I'm fine.
hits here.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
actually,
So that's 21 plus
33.
12, 33. How many hit points you got left there, Bowen?
Oh, I have 76 hit points. You've yet to wound me.
Fair. How many hit points does Goose have at the moment?
Goose has 30 hit points at the moment.
All right. How many hit points does Ross have?
59.
How many does Malagar have?
43.
Excellent. Goose falls sound asleep.
Excellent.
No time like the present to take a nice nap.
Right?
Well, poopy.
Your training leaves a little bit to be desired, Russ.
That worked so good.
I'm not sure if he knows that you did.
Did Ross? Did Goose just fall asleep in the middle of combat? I mean,
Seems a little untoward. No, that was
It's
me.
the hips. The hips are doing it.
that's fair. That's fair.
He's not wrong.
The
Yes, there's always a lot of
to be completely unaffected.
ugh, there's a lot of hip action, and then people fall asleep. It's a thing.
Oh, I mean, it's either that or they need a sandwich after that show.
All right. Anything else there, Malagar? It's been a hell of a turn thus far.
Listen, I relinquish my time.
Right.
All right, anti-vaccine.
I am fine with it hitting her, but she has to fall asleep like one of those viral videos of a kitten falling asleep while standing up. Like,
Oh yeah, and then just kind of leans over to the side and falls down. Yeah.
Malagar really just thinks that he should have just continued to dance, really, at this point. All right, go on. Do your worst.
It's Wildfire's turn.
Ooh, I like it to be my turn.
Right? You get to do things.
I have many options that I should have considered previously to this.
you're a wizard.
to consider what I was gonna. I'm gonna cast a cantrip.
Joe,
Summon-
you're a wizard in true wizard fashion. You wait until the start of your turn to decide what you're gonna do.
I was gonna say,
Like, you
oh
guys
god,
can
I rolled so bad.
see- you can see the turn order, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
but that doesn't mean that we
Pay any attention to it.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Paige, I on
Some of us
red
do.
2 and on green 3, I wave my hands and a spray of acid splashes on both of them.
Okay. Dex save. So this is
It's the second damage, not about the first damage.
sure.
Oh no, it is the sorry.
this
No,
is-
they're both d6. They're both 2d6, so it is the first one. It just rolled extremely badly. I assumed it didn't roll at all, but it did. It was awful.
So you have a 16 and a 17. So the first one takes 2 points of damage, and the second one takes 1, or done?
It takes 1. Ha ha ha!
Okay.
Victory!
But once again, do you see what happens when you don't cast fire spells?
The universe punishes them.
It's real bad.
All right. The devils look a bit nonplussed by that.
I'm also nonplussed by that. That was not up to my standard. I apologize, everyone.
You might as well hit Goose to at least wake him up.
He's immune to acid.
She is immune to acid.
Yeah.
I actually had that thought, but she's immune to acid.
If you like sound asleep and kind of like, you know, like you blow bubbles on a sleeping pet and they get a paw twitch in there. Like, all right, well, it's the Green Devil's turn. They're going to both attack Malagar.
Ooh, Paige, I would like to inform you that these Green Devils have chosen poorly, as I am going to sentinel their asses.
All right. You don't stop my attack, you just react to it, though, as I understand.
I stop it if I kill you, which is unlikely to happen.
Sure, but I think it's a reaction.
Oh, sure, so it's still off. That's fair.
So,
All right, there's number 3.
Yep.
15 will miss Malagar.
so while Malagar has ceased his really like serious gyrations, he's still kind of bobbing a little bit, and they all miss. Still
Why?
bopping.
Why do they just all miss?
Oh no, I mean because they don't hit my 18.
Well, that one misses. That's
Yes.
the first one.
Oh, sorry.
And then Coda,
Numbers are hard.
12 does not hit.
That's fair.
Here is the second one.
That one will connect nicely. Ow!
All right.
That shit.
You have 15 points of damage. More importantly, you will have a DC 12. What am I talking about? DC 10. DC 10 concentration save, which is really all that matters.
Terrifying.
Should have dodged. Oh, and use my inspiration. God
I
damn
was
it!
going to say, we've got an inspiration, Andrew.
I said it before it landed.
You did. You did.
The good news is that would have made anyways because you're in my aura.
Oh, would it?
It's a check, not a. Oh, it's a Constitution saving throw.
It's a saving throw.
All right. Well, I'll just roll the other one anyways, just for.
I mean, yeah.
You said you used it before the roll,
Yep,
so you
yep.
have to use it.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. I just
even-
meant, like
Even with the aura, using it is definitely the right call.
yes,
Yeah.
as is
All right.
just dodging from here on out.
All right, Elwyn.
I am going to turn to Yellow that is next to me and deliver judgment.
The yellow on the north side? or
Yellow on the north side. The one, yellow that is bloodied. Sorry.
Okay.
I should have clarified. Let's see if this does the thing. There we go. Ooh-doo-doo. I don't have advantage. I'm just taking them to the left.
10 will miss.
Womp womp. A second time. 28. How about
28. I'll give you that on a 28.
that? All right, so 8 points.
All right, with that, it becomes a stinky gray pile of ash as well.
Yay! I did something good.
Anything else? Got a
I-
move, got a bonus.
No, I'm good.
Got one of the minor actions left from 40.
No, I do have some of those, but not for the stream game.
Ah!
I have a nice selection of those that I keep in a plastic bag, and occasionally I open the plastic bag and just
Take a sniff
Up
of them. 'cause
that,
they're- yeah,
the feel of 4th edition.
yeah. Good stuff.
So I get my nostalgia hits. But
Yeah.
no, I'm good for now.
This
I
is-
do have one request though.
Yes.
I noticed that I can see my aura on my screen, but I don't think the Twitch stream can see my aura.
Oh.
And I'm not sure if the other players can see my aura.
I cannot.
No.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, so if you could make that visible for other people, I
Does
would-
everybody see it?
Yep, now I see it.
Ow. Oh,
Right, Kira?
Yay, there we go.
refresh us. What does this do?
It gives you +5 to all of your saves.
Jesus.
That's one of the many reasons I ran over to stand next to you, because I didn't want that thing to come back.
Speaking of that thing,
Come stand so close to me.
it's somewhere in its pocket dimension. A devil beats on the walls. All right, Ross.
I provide some amenities. It's not totally uncivilized. There's like an espresso machine and some croissants.
There was an espresso machine. That thing is violently disassembled.
Wow, you just can't have nice things.
No, you can't.
I imagine that Malagar has taken precautions against this, and like every time it's destroyed, like you look back in that direction and just there it is again.
Yep, I think
Or
so.
I'm spending a small fortune on mid-century modern furniture for my banishment space. This is why he's on the run.
The truth comes out. All right. Well, in that case, Paige, I am going to continue to take my anger out. Ooh, I did not actually attack anything last round.
Oh,
Did I lose my rage? I think I did.
You attacked on night your turn. Does that count?
I don't know.
I'm not
Your
sure.
rage ends early if you are knocked or if your turn ends and you have not attacked. So, yes, I am no longer raging. Ooh, that makes me sad. Barbarians.
I will give you a point of inspiration for maintaining game state, though.
I am going to.
Also, I think I interrupted you because I said that attack was reaction, and then we never had you take that attack.
No, you rolled 12.
missed.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Okay.
Well, I'm going to take my rage at not mechanically being raging anymore out on the red demon there.
Okay. Woo!
I will take the crit over the not crit with my inspiration and deal.
It also becomes an ex-demon Pinen for the fjords.
Having been entirely distracted by Malagar's hips, Ross is going to shout out when he realizes that Goose has not shot her acid spit. She's going to, Goose, now! Goose!
Goose?
Goose!
Little did I know when I decided the Black Dragon had some guard drakes. Little did I know that this is where we were going.
We're all paying for it.
Yeah, I found words in Draconic that I thought would make cute names. It was Goose and Stripes, and I don't remember the other one. It's just...
So, Paige,
I'm glad he's not named Stripe. That's a terrible name.
I will take a backswing at the clear culprit of having put Goose to sleep, which is the third demon there, or second demon there, for 14 to hit.
Nice.
All right, a 14 does hit.
Woohoo!
The little creature dances around your feet, but you manage to catch it. All right, so
15 points of damage there.
It is looking ugly.
Yep.
All right.
BB.
The demon squalls as more of its ichor hits the floor.
Ooh.
All right, red. Do I have any red demons left?
Yep. Nope.
Yellow. I do have a yellow demon left. All right, come on, big guy. This is it. 12 won't do it, though.
Nope.
Victor.
All right. I shall look at green 3 through my teeth.
You can extend the magical resonance of your teeth to encompass it to understand where to hit it.
And then I shall sharpshoot it.
That just sounds painful. Like,
Oh, there's some reverb. There's this is, when I practiced, I guess in combat there's more vibrations. Or maybe it's because they're otherworldly, who knows.
Do I take the 6 or the 7?
You take the 6. So it's 24 points of damage.
Pretty solid.
nice.
I
I was gonna
live!
say, if you tried a little bit better.
All right, then I will shoot again. Not sharpshooter.
All right, good
There.
night.
How do you like them apples? And then I will drop my bow and as a bonus action, summon my sword.
Oh, shit.
All right.
Done.
The sword leaps to your hands with an eager glee. Malagar.
I'm not repeating the mistake I made last time.
Strike a pose. Strike a pose.
Malagar
Go.
uses a tiny set of castanets, and then he gets to work. He's stamping, hips are shaking. It's yes.
It's that drow magic.
Ross, look away! Look away, Ross!
It's too late for me, Wildfire. I must dance.
Too sexy. Too sexy.
Oh, I couldn't do that.
I've got the fever. What's really weird are all the spotlights that come down from the ceiling of the cave.
And the musical accompaniment from not really sure where.
That's amazing.
And the only answer is
more cow. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
So we can't dodge anymore is what that boils down to.
Also, I'm sorry, future Ben. I'm apologizing for Paige, because...
See, it's funny because I bought that because somebody mentioned that I needed a cowbell.
Yeah.
Silvio.
Yeah.
And then Silvio got retired before I had a chance to use it to pull back on that gout and be like, guess what I actually got?
Oh, no.
but it got used.
Yeah, it got used.
It was a good bit. It was a good bit. Nobody expected a cowbell.
I did not expect that or the Spanish Inquisition. I was very surprised.
It's true.
Well, Paige did earn herself another 2,000 points towards her inspiration from Brother Flounder. You're only encouraging her to do it.
Stop it.
Flounder!
I love it. I love
played
it.
D&D with them Friday night.
I can play D&D
fun
too.
Yeah. All right. Wildfire. I got too excited for having the right bit prop right there. I forgot whose turn it was.
It was inspired.
Good old prop comedy.
Every time.
Well,
as Old Slow Tiger 90 knows, I am a sucker for all kinds of props.
Well, I'm going to figure out if these guys have blood. So I will gesture my hand towards Green, then snap at him, and his blood presumably will begin to boil. It's actually 2d12 because he has taken damage, so it's a... Thanks, game. Thanks, game. Wow, that's way worse. Thanks, game.
No, you should do damage to it, Wildfire.
No,
that's it.
No, I
Once
don't.
again, you should have just targeted Goose.
Apparently, Jesus crackers.
Is if it fails and it's not resistant, that should be enough to take it out. That's a lot of ifs, but
wait, was that the green one or the yellow one?
It was a green.
The green one.
My bad. I put it on the yellow.
So it can enjoy. It needs to make a saving throw. Wisdom saving throw.
Sure, that is unlikely.
Well, it can enjoy all 4 points of damage.
And that is enough indeed to make it an
Joe, that is like 4 times mocking vicious
mockery.
Right. The best part is I went from 2d8 to 2d12 and it got way worse.
Way worse.
D12s are bitches, man. You expect so much, and probability gives no F's about that. All right.
One of the many reasons I just prefer more D4s.
Yep. Wildfire. The bell curve is our friend. Belwyn.
All right, let's see if I can bring some. Rawr! Dice.
Yes.
There's 20 hits.
Yes.
You can have 8 points of piercing.
All right. I am bloodied.
Excellence.
The demon mules furiously, dancing around your feet.
Rawr! Attack 2, 27 for another
Also
10.
hits. And is enough to leave that one behind also for the few words.
No damage wasted. I'm so...
Woo! Good to the last drop.
So now we just hang out and make sure and hope that thing doesn't come back, right?
What was that thing? I swear I didn't touch anything. What? I didn't. Don't look at me like that. Paige, I'm gonna be trying to wake up Goose.
Yeah, she comes awake as soon as you touch her.
Maybe we should just leave and then.
What the heck did you do?
Do we have time to get all the lizards down the tunnel, Malagar?
We have. Usually people would call it an ad break's worth of time, but 30 seconds, give or take.
It sounds like a no.
It's far too early for the ad break.
No, I think we just set up to take this thing because we won't be able to get very far.
Paige, I'm going to, now that we've triggered this altar, I'm going to investigate it.
All right. So
I will assist.
I was supposed to see.
What kind of skill check would you like from me, Paige?
Make it quick. It'll come back any moment now.
No, wait, Bellin, come back. Move 2 squares that way. There you
Now
go.
that
Wait,
I'm not in the aura anymore.
but isn't the devil supposed to come back over there?
Sure, but like it's going to take me just a little bit to look at here, and like something might happen. We'll see. What do you need from me, Paige?
Wait,
So you can either make me a history, arcana, or religion check. You'll get different information from each of those.
Can I make you multiple of those?
Let's start with one and see where we go.
Okay, here's an arcana, because that is my go-to.
Ooh,
Boom!
Very nice.
Right. So you take a moment to close your eyes and flex your own magical power through the weave of magic here.
Why don't you
And-
do that in combat?
Damn.
I'm fine on D20s. That's a D20, my friend.
Oh, fair enough.
Just cold, Ron.
Yeah, there's some shade today. Right. 20 on an arcana check. You flex your power through the weave of magic nearby, and you can feel that this place is one of the places where the veil between worlds is very thin. And this place has a natural cotangency to some of the infernal planes. You suspect it is.
Cotangency?
It did.
Is there...
I think that this is very close to the planes of the abyss. And it would be very, very easy to open a portal back and forth from the abyss here. The devil or infernal that you saw seems to be kind of an individual, like not from a particular class of demons, but a particular one. And you think that it is, with the magic arrayed here, you think that it was counting on being able to sacrifice the little devils to renew its health if it ever got into a fight.
Oof.
that's rude.
Is there anything I could do about this cotangency?
Well,
In the next 10 seconds?
No. In the next hour or two. I'm not going to spend days here.
yeah, no, it is a work of days, if not weeks, if not months.
Yeah, I don't have that kind of time.
In this place.
Like, if this space right here was filled with rocks, would that help?
That wouldn't change the cotangency. But if something came through, they're just in a they can't move through it. There's a pile of rock. Now, an incorporeal devil could, or one that could assume a gaseous form, could as well. But
Sure. Most of them will splat right against that iris. Sure.
Exactly. Yes.
Unfortunately, are we still in the Dwarven tunnel? Like, is this still part of Dwarven territory?
No, it's not. The architecture of what's left of these buildings is very different.
Hey, Belwyn, asking for a friend. How hard would it be to collapse this cavern?
How hard would it be?
Yeah, like... You know a lot about rock. You're a dwarf.
First of all, that's a wee bit racist. Second of all, let me check.
Wait, no, you do have stone cutting, right? Like...
No, I traded that. I can take optional features and trade that away.
No, you could have. Maybe I'm wrong.
All right, so I will roll this.
Monsters. Just monsters.
To whatever the total is.
Is this really the time to be considered?
Beautiful.
Yeah, this is not a dwarven tunnel, and it's certainly not one that was rigged to fall. I mean, most rock will collapse with a sufficient application of force.
Yeah, I don't have that kind of force on me, I don't think.
Well, now if we there's a whole bunch of fallen stones around here. If we want to, after this thing shows back up or not, we could throw some of those on top. And
That's not a terrible idea. How big is the cotangency area? Like,
It's
if we spent like an hour or two like stacking stones here, could we do some serious damage to anything getting through?
so it's kind of like this.
Oh, it's like all of this room.
yeah.
Okay,
Well-
never mind then. So it's just only a collapse.
So destroying the altar wouldn't solve the problem?
You don't think it will. It was just basically something put there to make it easier to pass between this place and the Infernal Realms. However, you do notice that when you get up there and look at it, there's a heavy covering of like dust on everything. But once you get close, you can see like the shine of precious metals and the gleam of gems that have
Ooh.
this altar.
Oh, how convenient! We could just, fuck all that shit right off it.
Yes. 2 birds with 1 stone.
Paige, I cast Detect Magic. Well, actually, I begin casting Detect Magic and say, okay, you guys can go wait for the demon over there.
Paige, I am already waiting for the demon to show up, ready to drive a sword through him.
Any moment now.
Many, many times. Paige, I also may have forgotten this in the combat there, but I seem to have a little, devil symbol next to me. What was that?
That is the curse. It exhaled a breath weapon at you. And
I do vaguely remember that.
yeah, it's a boatload of necrotic damage, and you're cursed for a full minute, so it'll expire right before this thing comes through.
Oh, excellent.
That you were taking more damage when it hit you.
Oh, good. Okay.
Okay. Since we're all standing around, so actually here, why don't I get into a better position? for that?
Joe, also with that 20 on your Arcana check,
Yep.
you believe that ritual sacrifice was probably a large part of what made this place go.
Mhm.
And of course, sentient creatures would be the preferred form of currency.
Sure.
Anybody need any other healing or a potion before I let this sucker go?
That actually is not a terrible idea. Whatever it breathed on me really stung, and it turned some of my scales putrid.
Okay, anyone else?
Mm-mm.
Anyone?
Nope, not me.
Okay, how about a healing word? Let's do that.
You're the cleric.
But what's
Listen, I'm still getting used to this whole thing. Enjoy 11 points of healing. And before the demon drops, I will also activate my my comfort sphere, as I like to call it. Everyone,
Why did you sound so surprised?
I
You healed.
let's just. You never know what's gonna happen. Anyways, the comfort sphere. Who needs some temporary hit points? Huh? What about you?
I certainly would turn them down.
Yeah, I'd never turn down a temporary hit point.
Okay, so
Are you sure it will actually provide temporary hit points?
it's a sphere. Everyone's within 30 feet of me. It's pretty dim in here, right? Oh, good.
Why did-
You mean it far as intelligence, or you mean it as far as lighting?
Inspiration point.
A little bit of both.
Shade continues.
All right, and everyone will enjoy. Oh, fuck! 9 temp hit points.
Nice.
I mean,
9 more than I had.
Right?
that down.
Did you have to include the oh fuck at the end of that casting?
I find it helps.
Oh, also, Malagar, when you were standing next to the altar, you noticed a faint crack in the forward on the front panel of it, and like you said, everything's covered in eons of dust.
Yeah.
But you think that there was something kind of maybe indicating there was a space behind there.
Ooh.
Oh, behind the altar?
Well, in one of the... So it looks like a solid block
Oh, yeah.
on the ground, but it may look like it has a compartment inside it.
Oh.
Where it might...
Don't let me forget this, because I'm about to...
I will not. I will not. Don't
Go,
worry.
but there's some sort of secret compartment in that altar we should probably check out. Oh, shit, here he comes.
All right. And with that...
Oh, fuck. I hope I'm in the right place.
Everyone got your 10 hit points, by the way?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Ah!
Whoa, hello.
I think that means that I get pushed off to a square.
However you want to do it?
Yeah, I think you do get hedged because you're returning.
Yeah. All right. It returns and it looks angry as hell, as if it had been readying some actions.
Uh-oh.
Why did I stand on this side?
Not quite sure about that to begin with.
All right. So first thing I'm going to do is try and retrieve my breath.
Yep, nearest unoccupied space if that space is occupied.
No recharge.
Aha!
Very sad. All right. I will take a step to here. Actually, I'm here. No, I'm here. A step to here.
Wait.
And you may take your attack as I viciously attack Malagar. So
I had it coming.
you did.
He had it coming.
No, I'm not.
He only had
Himself to blame. Exactly. Thank you.
All right. 2 claws at Malagar. Lay 1.
Ping!
Hits her. Lay 2. Come on, goddammit. All
Now
right.
the guy just has the rhythm.
I guess. Ross?
The rhythm of the night.
Okay. Well, I am clearly in a terrible position here. So,
Within fighting distance of the enemy.
I am, but also so is everyone else, which I don't love because I mean, he got a free attack off.
I'll just murder him.
Getting Sentinel. So.
I'm in spitting distance of the fight, but I'm not in spitting distance of close enough to take my sentinel attack.
Seems accurate.
All right. So, how tall is
That
this
was really on
creature,
point.
Paige?
How tall is it?
How tall
It is about 15 feet tall.
No. Well, Paige, that is tall enough for me to kind of come running out from behind Belwyn, and once more, using my tail, I will push off of the ground, jumping up approximately 10 feet, as I just go blind with rage and drive my sword into this thing's chest.
Bring it, let on.
Amazing.
Let me turn my rage back on.
Ross,
And Paige, I would like to inform you as well. Don't think that's a bonus action. Shit, where is the... I got so many abilities. Shut up. Don't judge me.
The wizard never looks at his spells till the start of his turn!
No, I freaking lost it. It's... Oh, God, where is my freaking mark? Is it not on here? I have lost my ability to mark creatures with the new fangled ranger mark. Anyway, so I'm going to attack him. Let me go ahead and do that part. Favorite foe. There it is.
Oh, Coda, it is just a rich chance to reflect all that sass back at you, buddy.
That was amazing.
So, now. 19 to hit.
A 19 will hit.
Dealing him 10 damage, including rage. And as I kind of fall back down to the ground, I will try to drag my sword along his body for a second attack.
All right.
That is only a 12.
All right. Pardon me. It's pretty fast, and it manages, after you jump up, to kind of dodge out of the way of the second attack.
And with that attack, I also have 2 acid damage from Goose.
I will take it.
You know, you might have hit on that second one if you hadn't gone into a blind rage. If you keep going with your rage, it might actually be a little bit more efficient.
Victor.
I hiss at Belwyn.
All right.
But it's an alligator hiss, not a cat hiss. I can't do an alligator hiss.
I will
Awesome.
move up to this otherworldly foe and tilt my head back to regard it through my teeth. So it is now marked. Then I will take my unnamed greatsword and I will apply it liberally to whatever bits I can reach.
11 will
11.
not do it. Again, the creature is made mostly out of smoke and hatred and dodges out of the way. An 18 to connect, though, for 17.
Yep.
All right. Malagar.
You know, the life of frontline combat really isn't for me.
It's true.
I hate to say it. On the other hand, oh my god, scrolling. How does it even work? Listen, things are hard. Things are hard.
Like, 2021 has been harder on this crew than I expected it. It looks like we are doing quite poorly and need all of the help we can get.
Please subscribe and follow. And
Your subscription can help one gamer lift themselves.
Prepare their own shit before their turn.
Oh, let's not talk crazy talk. Like,
Is
not have enough money all put together in their life savings to make these people look at what they're doing before their turn.
is the demon winged? That was actually going to be my question.
Kind of. Like, it's mostly made out of smoke and hate, so it has like the front leading edge of wings, but then they kind of trail off into smoke and darkness.
I am going to disengage through, again, we're probably just a series of hip motions. And then raising my arms up, fly away from this thing.
Ooh.
And move back 30 feet.
Flying none, but
Exactly. So up and away, hopefully out of its grasp.
okay.
So I am exploiting the Pythagorean theorem to go up 30 feet while going back 30
Yes,
feet.
you have a perfect ballistic arc.
Ooh.
back and to the left.
Andrew, bad news. Brother Flounders donated 100 bits, so get your shit together.
Listen, I left for a reason.
Rise your raise.
Oh no! And then Gelatinous Ruben Chulden 14 has finished off DM's.
Thank
Oh.
you, Chris.
It's almost like they want the demon to murder us all.
I mean, I do.
They just want
What is,
blood.
can I use my DM inspiration on the goddamn recharge my breath roll?
Sadly, you can't. Weird, huh?
All they want is blood.
Okay, what else you got, Milligar?
That's
To
it.
be fair, all I want is blood too.
That is all.
I mean,
I kind of look down at the ritual book I have sitting in front of me and kind of roll my eyes and close it and turn to him and snap. And he can enjoy some burning blood.
All right.
But the D12 damage that do not betray me! Yay!
Yay!
However,
What happened was
it does not seem to take. Well, let me see if it can save. It's a dex save. No, wisdom.
no, it's a wisdom save.
All right, which I don't make, but So am I taking 11 or 18 or
You're taking 18. It's necrotic damage.
I do not appear to take all of that.
You take less necrotic damage? Ugh, you're the worst.
I'm a literal devil. I am the worst.
Right, what I'm saying.
Congratulations, you've discovered what I am. Woo-ha, woo-ha, woo-ha.
I did it. Belwayne, would you smite this creature off the face of existence already?
I think Paige just hit you with a snark attack.
That's fair.
RL Vicious Mockery.
Right.
All right. I will use my inspiration on this first swing because rawr, I'm a paladin.
Yay!
It did not help at all.
But an 18 hits.
Yay! Have 12 points of piercing damage.
Alright. That actually finally works. Alright. At the start of its turn.
I'm not done.
Oh.
Go right ahead,
I was
sir.
about to say, I'm
Go
taking
right
my
ahead,
time.
sir.
I have another attack. I have
Go
all
right
kinds of
ahead,
stuff.
sir. Go right ahead.
He's a straight class character, thank you very much.
Ma'am.
I said go ahead.
Alright, I'm going to start by putting a smite on that, so you can have an additional 7 points of radiant damage.
That I will take.
Alright, well. I didn't think you had much of an option.
I always have the option. I am the DM. I am the greatest option you are ever gonna get.
I mean, I totally missed
Accurate.
that one. So, yes, now it is your turn.
Well, thank you. Are you sure? Are you sure?
Actually, before this creature can act, time and space warps and.
I had it set up. No, we're doing it my way.
God, she's so picky.
Are you done?
I think what needs to happen for me to finish my turn is just like the casters. I need to have a quick 5-minute break.
No, we're doing it my way.
Wait, did Victor do something to piss Belwood off?
Yes.
I just got to the other side, so we're out of breath weapon formation. I mean, fine. I could go over here and fuck Ross. How about that?
Hey.
You might as well stick with the original. Ross is beat
Are you
up.
looking at the Mugen?
Okay, Paige, I'm excited for your exit.
Excellent. At the beginning of the turn, the creature locks eyes with Wildfire and snaps its fingers, plunging the whole cavern into magical darkness.
Oh, shit.
So you are plunged into darkness as the devil brings the whole room into an area of magical darkness.
Great.
So that was step A.
Fruits of the devil.
Step B is
Put a
recharge.
hole in the box.
Okay. How many attacks of opportunity is it worth?
Well, none, because we can't see you.
Oh, right. Good point.
We probably can't see you. We might have blind sight. The devil doesn't know.
True. All right. Can any of you see in magical darkness?
No.
No.
Does dark vision go through magical darkness?
No.
Yet.
But I have dark vision. That's what
Guys!
you say. There's dark vision, right? Or there's darkness.
Ignore us, Paige.
I am.
You might want to change it from being fully dark to a little bit not as dark, because currently our screen is a giant black fucking nothing.
Yeah.
Yes, no.
Measuring though, right?
Chat gets to enjoy it just as much as we do.
Look, I can measure too.
Yeah, but your measurement doesn't mean anything, Paladin Girl.
First of all, fucking princess, I'll have you know.
My dark vision says that I can see in darkness as if it were dim light.
Magical darkness is different.
Well, I'm just reading you what my thing says. Lily disagrees with you. Rah.
Aww.
All right, so I
She
will...
also disagrees with me, but that's fine.
That's fair. That's fair. So I will read, and I need a DC 14 Charisma save from not Wildfire and not Malagar. Victor is not in Belwyn's aura. Ross is in Belwyn's aura. Goose is not in Belwyn's aura.
So a wisdom save, but I get +5. Hey, Paige, Paige, is this a deck save that I can see?
No, it's not. It's not a,
You can't see it, and it's a charisma save.
not a wisdom save.
Thank you.
Superb. Superb.
We are like disaster people tonight. You're aware of that, right? We are
Superb.
disaster people.
Hey, look, just be glad we haven't gone to gelato yet.
You go to gelato, then I'm off the show for the night. I'm going to go downstairs and drink tequila.
Then, if I remember
I'm
correctly,
done.
yours aura gives me plus something.
5.
I got a 17.
I failed, I believe.
Oh.
Yep. All right. So, so to fail, you will take 28 points of damage, necrotic damage.
I think it's rude.
If you
personally.
make the save, you will take half of that. Why does it have 28 and then also 7? Oh, because I know what that is. And then I'm going to.
Oh.
Oh, that's my full action. Okay. All right. Ross, it's very dark. What would you like to do?
I mean, personally, I would love to not be in full dark anymore. So I'm going to
Spell at a level higher than my darkness.
Paige. I'm going to. Oh, God, wish I had literally anything to do with this.
Well, unless the creature took a stealth action, we should still be aware of what square it's in.
Yes.
Yeah.
You think it's right here?
Oh, thank you, Paige.
Excellent. I'm going to try and move to where I think it is and attack it.
Okay.
Is that the thing I can do in full dark? Like,
Yeah.
Paige, not being able to see, I close my eyes and I open up my lizard instincts.
Ooh.
Your lizard instinct says you need to step 1 square northeast, and you should be able to take a swing at it.
And Brother Flounder brings up a good point. Does Goose happen to have tremor sense?
She does not, sadly. So she has
Wah,
dark.
wah.
You get a point of inspiration in your next D&D game. You tell your DM I said so. That was a very good idea.
Excellent. So I'm going to take my 5-foot step. Oh, and Paige, I did use my favored foe last round, which did give him an extra D4 damage, but we'll add that in here. Does a 19 hit?
You will be attacking with disadvantage because, as is shown in my extremely detailed graphic for you, it's dark.
Extremely heavy sigh.
But here's the thing, my good friend Coda. If it's dark, it has advantage to attack you, so you might as well attack recklessly, which means that you're rolling straight, which means your 19 probably hits.
That's true.
Just,
So I will do that.
Thinking with portals.
I will do that.
Wait, using class abilities?
Mm-hmm.
I know.
Thinking with portals.
So, Paige, I'm going to recklessly attack with a 19 and a 21.
All right. Well, it would actually only be the 19 because you have disadvantage and also advantage, which means just one attack.
Right.
But,
But also 2 attacks. It's one of my rare class abilities, Paige.
I celebrate you using it, man.
So
That's-
He worked so hard to get to level 8 for
It
those
is
two
right.
attacks.
going to be a packet of 11 and a packet of 17 on those 2 swings.
All right. So
And-
we're 28.
In those packets, because I don't think Infused Strikes actually requires visibility. It just says when a creature within 30 feet hits with a weapon,
Yeah.
Goose can infuse the strike with her essence. So she will take a reaction to add 2 more acid damage into it.
And I'm going to remind you, you dealt 4 more this turn. Do you deal more this turn in addition because of the thing that you forgot?
I do. I definitely do. Guys, there's so much happening right now. It's
I'm so proud of you for remembering these things. Like,
Trying so hard.
Baby's going up.
so that would be 3 additional damage from the favored foe.
Sure.
No. Now we dance. because Maxim just prescribed.
Sadly, I do not have Dancing in the Dark, because that would be perfect, right?
Then we get our whole thing struck.
Yeah, let's not copyright strike our whole
If
situation.
you want, you can do your best to hum it, Paige.
Dancing in the Dark. I don't know. Mr.
Oh my God.
Canvases.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Maxim, thank you very much, friend.
Thank you, Maxim.
All right.
Thank you.
Cody, you did not actually take your step. I worked with you.
I sure.
No, that's all your job now.
I believe you. I believe you, Paige.
All right. It is still dark at the conclusion of Ross's turn. Victor, what would you like to do?
Ooh, and brother Flounder and John Steff has given us a second floating player inspiration.
Ooh.
Really?
I might need that in a moment.
You
All
need
right.
it.
And Paige, I'd like to remind you, you still have yours.
It's not my turn.
It's tempting to use it, but I will not. I will also step towards where I can, perceive it in its hate and gaseous nature, and I will swing into the darkness.
All right.
Yeah, that's right. And I get the first number, so
20 hits.
Not bad.
20 points of greatsword damage.
You're right.
And then I swing a second time.
A second time.
Into the...
Wah, wah.
So you swing, and your sword lands with a thwack, having just popped Belwyn in the small of the back.
Ooh.
Just
Aw.
doing damage. She's heavily armored.
I was about to say,
But-
wait, what?
Yeah, it didn't do
Well-
anything. You're heavily armored. It's just you got hit the flat of the blade in the small of your back.
I mean,
Aw.
that one just did a lot of damage to me by walking 5 feet away, so...
Sure.
You should get close on.
I mean-
Nagar.
So is this darkness a concentration effect?
It's a creature power.
Creature power.
Never agreed to creature powers.
It's like Malagar's ability to breathe.
Paige, is it a magical effect?
It is magical.
Okay.
If you want to dispel it or cast light of a higher level on it, we're good to go.
It's not my turn.
I'm just saying. It finna be.
Malagar will think about what to do for the next 6 minutes.
Shush!
Hey,
All right,
Malagar,
so-
while you're thinking, does anything happen at the end of my turn?
No. Why should it?
I don't know.
Unless you're in my aura and you get temps.
Oh, you have an aura up too now?
Yes.
That's
Okay.
how we all got temps.
Got it. All right.
If you re-enter the aura, you can get up to 9 temps again.
All right. How big is your aura? 20 feet?
Let me check.
I just ran a game Friday night with one of these things. And I think their aura was 20 feet. But I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds about right.
It's probably
30 feet! 30 feet! Take that!
And it's what color? Like blue?
Sure.
Are you just fucking with us, Paige?
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
this-
But, all right. So Wildfire and Goose are currently in the aura.
Right. This
You
is also...
have to move to the east some.
Uh-huh.
But you can hear a big battle taking place over here.
Oh,
Are you
wow.
not even within 30 feet of us? Are you like cowering somewhere?
No,
You went quite a bit away.
Yeah,
What?
he is
Oh, yeah, I'm next to the...
45
altar.
feet from
Okay.
Regardless, I am going to hope that this is a magical effect of 4th level or lower, and attempt to dispel this darkness right here.
Not that darkness over there.
Not that one over there. This one over here.
Ooh.
right. So you
So-
cast a light spell or something?
No, I'm dispelling magic.
Oh, dispel magic. Fair.
Yeah.
That'll work. All right. Fuck. So with that,
This is when Paige is gonna it dispels Goose.
Walls.
that is funny. That is funny, and I'm not above it.
As a drow, I am very experienced in focusing on the darkness. Yay, lights are back on!
Yay!
That was a good use of it.
Did you see how they panicked when I made them use theater of the mind when it was dark? Did
It
you
was
see
it was
panic
it was
with the
unpleasant.
fear in their eyes?
I'm gonna move.
I was so scared. Oof.
Malaga will move forward so he catches his friends back in his aura of goodness.
Paige, do you want to know my secret?
Right about there.
You're always angry?
I was in a blind rage the entire time. I still can't see.
Fair enough. But that's because you won't open your eyes.
Right, that's an intentional character choice.
Not
that he's
my
making.
problem. Or
Do you have eyelids?
yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got 2
Most
sets of
reptiles
back.
have eyelids. I can't think of any that don't.
All right, that was a good use of spells. I'm just gonna chill.
Wildfire.
I'm gonna move to here. I'm gonna stay right here. Can I see him from here?
Can you all see Malagar's aura?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Can I see the creature from where I'm standing?
Yeah, the rubble's only like 5 to 10 foot high top. and the
Okay,
critters-
so he's like immune to that.
The aura is like a dim light.
That's probably not gonna work. Sure, I'll launch some magic missiles at him.
Okay. He has a breach of shielding.
I mean, sure, maybe. Like, or maybe he takes 11 damage.
I take 11 damage.
Woo!
All right. Belwyn.
Why? Oh fuck! It's my turn. All right. Well, this is the good news is this is easy for me. I'm just gonna whack him.
And lights are back on.
Yeah, I don't have disadvantage or anything. All right. So number left 24.
Yep.
It'll be for 14 points.
Still here.
Well struck.
Let's see. Let's see if we can fix you something here. I will put a second level smite on that.
Ooh.
I get an extra die because you're a fiend. Do you? I feel like I might.
You probably do.
One extra for fiends and undead. I have to look it up, but
I
I have to keep track of all the bad guys. I shouldn't have to keep track.
Undead or fiend! Meow, 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 meow. Alright, so 48. Roar! Have another 19 points of damage.
I'm still here.
Well,
Because-
I can use that.
Is that your weapon attack?
That is my weapon attack,
Yep.
yes.
It is infused with 4 points of acid damage from Goose.
Ooh.
Sweet! Are you still here?
Yes.
Really hoping Goose got the kill for that.
That would have been cool.
Great job! Alright, so then I'm gonna hit again. Or at least try to. I endeavor to hit.
16 will not do it.
Well, then, poopy pants. That is... I can move about the cabin without... Oh, no, I can't. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to move there, so the same number of people are still in my...
Sure.
Nope, I have to move there so I get the 9 attempts.
Yeah. Actually, do you re-roll the temps each time, or is it?
It's
the
far
same.
easier just to take the average.
Yeah, so the average would be, what, 11?
All right, you get 11 then,
Sweet! I will take 11.
or yeah, or you're back up to 11 since you probably still had 7 from before.
Oh, no, when I took that breath weapon, even with the halfsies, it got rid of all of them.
Oh shit.
That's not good. I'm done then.
All right. Let's see about my breath weapon.
Yay!
Son of a bitch.
It brings all the boys to yard.
Hmm.
The good news is I have to choose who I'm gonna hit. I think I can get Malagar over to Goose and Belwyn in a cone, but I don't feel like I can get Victor in it as well. And I am sad. All right, so Malagar, Ras, Belwyn, and Goose.
Boo.
I will take a saving throw of a charisma type for you.
What you doing to us?
The thing inhales and then exhales its gaseous form onto you. You are filled with a sense of malaise and a loss of hope.
But that's how I always am.
I give you a 15 for Goose and a 19 for myself.
Fair. And Belwyn, Ross.
Not feeling very
Malagar.
charismatic today.
That is very un-Malagar. Okay.
It is.
Well, Malagar, you are afflicted with a particularly sharp loss of hope. You will take 34 points of necrotic damage.
Woof.
Everybody else will take 17.
I'm going to continue my reckless assault into this jerk.
Okay.
So, I'm going to use the... Well, no, I've already got advantage, so we're good. Don't forget, players, we still have a floating advantage. Or a floating inspiration. All right, so first attack is going to be a 26 as I recklessly dig into his knees.
That will absolutely do it.
For 10 points of damage. Then
You take us home, big old lizard.
that did not give me advantage for some reason. 27 to hit on the second one.
That'll certainly hit.
And that's going to be 12 points of damage. And then
Yeah.
on top of that,
Okay.
I've got 6 more points of damage.
And
Is there a spit too?
No, unfortunately, she's already reacted and she doesn't go again until after me.
well, that is enough damage to cause its smoky form to blink out of existence into trails of foul, brimstone-smelling smoke.
Oh, I don't stop. I attack the smoke. Like, it just keeps going.
Fair, entirely fair.
That, and that, and that.
However, when it discorporates, all of the gold on its body and on its great horns falls to the floor with a sound like somebody dropped a drum set off a second-story window.
Ross, pick that all up.
What? And I'll kind of come out of my blood rage, my blind rage. Pick what up? No. I'll start picking up gold trinkets.
Pick my book back up and begin reading from the beginning. Ugh.
Malagar, your aura turns off, yes?
Well, it takes like a minute. I can keep it up for a minute.
Okay, all right.
Like, why would I turn it off if I didn't have to?
I'm just asking, do you get this blue circle on you forever, or is it like a paladin, or do I get to take it off sometimes? And you have answered that question.
Yes, that's true. It will eventually switch off.
Okay.
But it lasts for a minute.
Joe's trying to do a spell that's going to take 10 minutes.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, I guess no one's going to drop if I turn this off, right?
I'm fine.
Okay. Because I'm really not feeling too great. Malagar sits down and really reconsiders his life.
10 minutes later.
Paige, I'm going to continue to collect shit.
All right, you collect a whole armful worth of... It looks like gold that was cast onto the demon's body. Like...
What if we took an hour?
Well, let's take 10 minutes first.
All right.
So at the end of 10 minutes...
I'll get the lizards wrangled and stuff.
Got it. I will open up the gate again. The lizards, having been in the back of this combat, are much happier than they were about the previous one. They do not enjoy being participants. All right. So after 10 minutes of cogitation upon the altar, you realize that the altar itself is strongly magical.
Oh, interesting.
And it's got... hang on a second.
If I were to wield the altar as some sort of weapon, like would it be like a maul or a great
Actually,
club?
a suit of armor.
Yeah.
It's very boxy.
Yeah, it's got conjuration magic on it.
Sure.
And again, it's heavily woven. It's one of the things that helps keep the two areas linked.
Sure.
The area in the abyss and this area as well.
Do I could like with my magical knowledge of things? Do I see some way that I could destroy the altar?
Yeah,
like physical smashy.
Physical smashy will absolutely do it.
Cool.
It's pretty solidly built. It looks like it's made out of solid stone, but and with engravings and inlays and whatever. But sure, smashy should do it, but it'll take a while because it's.
I just gotta say the word, and Ross will do a flying elbow drop on this, just instantaneously.
Have you elbow dropped rock? It really hurts.
Never stopped you before, Ross.
Before we grind it to dust, should we perhaps investigate it? She said the inlays were gold and stuff. Maybe we should take it apart in 2 stages.
I haven't said the word yet. Calm down. I prestidigitate away all the dust so we can get a better idea of what kind of value is located here.
Sure, it's actually got several different writings in Infernal for anybody who reads Abyssal. And they are inlaid with adamantine. And adamantine is, of course, very expensive.
Yep.
Probably get out of the rock would be a super pain in the ass, and also probably worth a fair amount of coin. It is got large garnets, sparkling red in any light you choose to put upon them, and plates of obsidian, volcanic glass on it as well. Delicate, but very pretty and sought after.
And I believe, Malagar, you wanted me to remind you of something about this structure that you noticed that I did not.
Oh, it has a secret fucking compartment.
Malagar will walk up and sort of rap on that spot.
All right, it makes a noise. Sounds a bit hollow.
Can I figure out, is there a hinge or a button to push?
Make me a I find traps check or I find secret doors check.
Is that perception?
Sure.
Probably investigation.
Well, you see,
probably investigation.
you have
I'm
to
really terrible at investigation.
I mean, I'm here. I will help you investigate.
Right,
No,
I mean, I'll investigate.
You've
Oh,
been
God!
for a while.
I rolled real bad, guys. We're here a long time.
You're here
You
a while.
guys start. You guys start. Yes, sixes. So you guys start pulling out the adamantine. You'll still be doing that while we figure this goddamn thing out.
Oh yeah, no. As soon as you're like this
I
adamantine
need
here, I was
one
just
more
like,
person. I was about to say I need one more person to make me an investigation check. There's another 6. We're gonna have to end the show early.
Malagar, that 6 is upside down, Malagar.
Yeah.
We haven't had our trapsmith go at it yet. Goose?
I got one. Haha!
You got an 11. It's high as yet.
Like, Ross just kind of stands here and scratches his head as you are all just like monkey beating on this thing.
Oh
Like,
yeah, no, we're like the files are in the computer.
I think this is one of those like audio triggered ones. You just got to do the right beat.
Paige,
What's a demon's favorite song?
Ross is gonna step up and just
Sympathy
like,
for the devil.
There you
here I go, with my 8. Damn it.
Which is
Like, we
nice.
feel like you brought valuable insight.
So, Paige, how long do we think it's going to take to pry the adamantine out? Like
At least 3 or 4 hours.
Well,
worth
I-
so
Prying
much
adamantine
money,
out of rock, and that's not.
You know what, everybody?
we
I'm
don't
not
need-
sure there is a secret compartment anymore. Let's
though.
No, you know it's in there, and you have no fucking idea how to get to it.
Okay, so we spent some time.
wow.
like, so I have a question.
I take a 20.
Collectively, we got less than a 30 on those. Ridiculous.
I'm aware.
Even Goose helped with a 2.
No,
Nice.
Goose.
What were you gonna say, Ben?
So I was going to ask, I literally have a magic pick. Does it really take 3 or 4 hours for me to slam into the around the adamantite and then crowbar it out. If we had long swords, I could see.
Oh,
yes,
actually,
but-
you know what you do? You can actually just destroy the front of it, and so you have a bunch of like gravel with adamantine levers on one side.
Sounds great.
Sure. And
This
then
is
I'll use the
all
other side of the pick to break apart the gravel, and then we just pull out the adamantine bits.
Yeah, sounds great.
They've still got a crust of stone on them. On
That's
one-
fine. They'll sell just as good.
I was about to say that's somebody else's problem.
Yeah, not ours. What are we, blacksmiths?
Yeah, like if we're really worried about it at night on camp, we can do it like one letter at a time in our free time.
I love this. We're such hooligans.
Okay,
So
so
that wouldn't solve
eventually,
the problem.
Paige, we find
Eat it to death.
a latch, a secret latch.
I don't think you do. I think you find it by actually destroying the
That sounds great too.
Well, we know it's in there, so we don't
Smashy.
destroy it willy-nilly.
Smashy.
No, I know. But when you do, you find a lead-lined secret compartment with a black velvet bag that clearly has like a piece of jewelry or something in it. Big piece of jewelry in it. It's got kind of heavy metal feel and it clanks like I think that's with jewelry.
I look inside the bag. I've never read a bag I didn't like.
No, we're gonna guess what it is without opening the bag.
No, I'll look and then you guys guess. What kind of game is that?
You see an amulet shaped like a finely carved devil's head
Ooh.
Huh.
with red gems for eyes, and the devil's head is surrounded by fire in a pate of citrons and diamonds and rubies.
Very cool.
Huh.
Sorry, I just read the chat. We find the secret latch when it falls to the floor.
That is true. That is what we find. Yep. That's okay. It's fine though because we wanted Belwyn to destroy this thing anyway, so she's just getting a head start.
Yes.
I mean, like, I'm glad it only takes 3 or 4 hours, because I've been like, there's adamantine here, I'm not leaving.
Okay, Paige, so we collect all the precious metals.
Sure.
Um,
You can pry out a handful of gems as well. They're garnets, so a couple of them get kind of crushed in the process. But...
Sure. Then we take a short rest.
It's going to take at least a short rest to tear this thing down.
That's sure. What is the amulet magical?
Yes.
Okay.
And I don't ask you what schools are on it. I don't.
No. I'm just gonna spend a short rest fondling it and learning about it.
Okay. It's a tunable.
Nobody likes that.
So it's a fish?
Oh.
Some weird magic items before. Fishy.
Oh, Finny, those are glorious. Those are glorious.
Fish.
I'm just fishing for inspiration here.
Oh.
We just keep learning about it.
Okay.
You did say carping about it.
I did.
Yes.
Fun. Yes. Intentional.
Yes.
But holy mackerel, that was a bad one.
Oh.
Hey Paige,
Whoa!
can we get relative values for the gold and then the gems
we're
and
trying to
adamantine?
flounder here.
The demon body paint gold
Mhm.
is about 2,000 GP. Approximate values of the gems coming off are about another 1,000 GP.
Wow, he was really shiny.
It was really shiny.
Is that from the devil? Those are both from the devil?
No, the gems.
Okay, the gems are from the ritual. Okay. And then how much is the adamantine?
An amount.
An amount. Cool.
Adamantine doesn't have a price, but it looks like this
Sure,
much,
sure.
maybe in
Is
little twisted up pieces and bits.
Is that like enough to? Would that be enough to make a weapon, or like?
No,
Arrowheads?
perhaps.
Okay.
I was going to say, oh man, we're going.
How many of them are currently A's? Because they're already arrowheads.
That's true. And I'll take a V. W.
V's or W's? Yeah.
And then if I get frustrated, I'll shoot at you at somebody.
Fair.
Those
I mean-
sting. Those sting.
That
Yeah.
just does bludgeoning damage.
That's true.
Okay.
Fuck a golem up, I tell you what.
Okay. Short rest, huh?
Yep.
I'm gonna spend a hit die.
Resting me shortly with his hand.
This one rolled 2.
All right, Silvio, how much additional do we heal?
You don't additionally heal shite.
Aww.
I traded that away to be able to.
Oh God, my rolls here are terrible.
Yeah, that's not great.
Okay, I'm done spending hit dice now because my hit dice are betraying me.
That's like a vicious mockery's worth of hit.
Ugh, that's real awful. Okay, what's up with this this really sweet ass amulet?
That is not correct.
So you're not quite sure. It appears to be a magical focus, like an orb or
Sure.
and it appears to have a strong connection to fire, but you don't know what else it does or can do. Like
What-
that it's tunable.
What are you doing, Wildfire? Are you just like touching it, or are you casting a spell on it?
I mean, I'm using the short rest ability to identify the item. I mean, I guess I could just cast identify. I do know that spell, which probably just gives me that information and not much else. Which indicates to me that it's probably an artifact. Then, if a like an identify only gives that amount of information, is that a reasonable assumption given what my character knows about the universe?
It is certainly indicative that it is not a magic item, that it is a unique magic item.
Okay.
That doesn't necessarily guarantee artifact level magic.
Granted. Okay, so you're right. You're right. I spend 10 minutes identifying it. Then I will put it back in the silk pouch and put the silk pouch back in the lead box and close the lead box and then put the lead box in my sock.
Oh, come on. That's one option. What's another option? She said it might help fire magic.
I'm gonna ponder on how it might. If I got some more details on how it might help fire magic, Paige and I can talk.
I was about to say, this is the most cautious I've ever fucking seen you about something that deals with
Right?
fire damage.
Yeah, it might help fire magic by setting me on fire. I'm gonna ruminate on it for a little longer.
I was gonna say, that would only bother you half as much as the rest of us.
It's true.
It was clear that whatever this altar was, it was affecting your fire magic, as it did not have the usual umph it normally does.
Mm-hmm. Distinct lack of oomph.
Yeah, it's very strange.
I put one claw on your shoulder.
It happens to the best of us.
It happens to every man at some point in his life.
But we should really get going. I don't want to stay
Yeah,
in
if you-
the area longer than we need.
If you attune to it,
Sure.
you might learn more.
No, I hear you.
Okay.
I will consider that in not like I don't want to do it while we're in this cave. To be fair,
I feel
once
like
we're out under the open sky, I will consider more options.
if you attune to it, you will learn more about it as your body is immolated from the inside out.
Yeah, maybe.
All right.
See, you seem to misunderstand. It's not that I'm planning on doing something with it. I'm just going to do something with it later.
He's putting that excitement on layaway.
Yes. All right. So after a short rest, you continue your trek through the caves.
We do.
Sounds good.
All right. So you
One second. Switch the view. You can't
Look
stop
at
me.
those stalactites tightly clinging to the ceiling.
Okay. We're so much bigger now. Go ahead.
Yay!
yes, you are so much bigger.
bigger!
We have embiggenated.
There's so much extra space around my head.
It's beautiful.
For yes, so you can get your entire ego in there.
It's hard. It's hard.
Whoa. Like, let's not get all crazy now.
All right. So you end up traveling for another several hours, and you keep running into impediments, none of which are major enough for us to actually play out.
Okay.
But you find a cavern full of mushrooms, which seems like a good resting place until some of the mushrooms animate and start coming towards you.
Delicious.
Oh,
Where they end up becoming,
Dinner.
thinner.
I was about to say, making it to create in a butter sauce.
And no, they're not myconids. It's like a shambling mound, but mushrooms.
Delicious.
That's so delicious.
You end up getting ambushed by a nest of troglodytes, which cannot be reasoned with. You end up slaying several, and the rest run, leaving you all full of troglodyte stink.
Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
So it
That smelled worse.
I mean, yes, technically.
Pressed digitate.
And you finally, after, it's towards the end of the day, you might even consider, getting ready to camp. You're all feeling a little bit worn. And you get into a cavern that kind of zigzags back and forth, and various underground streams cross it from one end to the other. And Belwin, you can recognize the architecture here. It is very clearly dwarven, but also dwarven that has been moved aside by shifts in the earth over time, to the point where parts of the ceilings have cracked and allowed stalactites and stalagmites to form.
Right.
Obviously, these streams have eroded through.
With all this water in here, this is some great streaming content.
And Meisler, you are amazing tonight. I love you so hard. So hard.
Ugh.
Paige, I am a little concerned with the temperature of this water.
I mean, it's the same temperature as everything else in here, 58.
Ugh. Awful.
How deep is the water?
Like a foot and a half.
Oh, so you're not. So none of us are touching it. Just you, Russ.
It's a foot and a half deep. Oh, right. You'll say your boots will keep it out.
No, we're all riding lizards. Russ is walking.
Yep.
Point.
It's awful.
For reasons.
For
Yep.
reasons. And when you get through about halfway, you notice that the water starts to move, and rearing up in front of you looks like a gelatinous mass that's partially see-through. It's like dark gray jello, and hung up inside it are all these bones and bits of fleshy decaying organs, and it comes with this terrible smell and rises up in front of you. It flickers with an aura of evil energy as it leans. I really gotta find another music. As it leans towards you, with that is where it should be. As it leans towards you, looking extremely angry.
But
What did we do to piss you off?
We stepped in its water.
I think we contain bones.
Ah.
Yes. Nope, that's not the one I wanted.
Oh.
Sorry.
I was gonna
DJ's
say,
having big problems tonight.
much in common. One of my favorite weapons is my Uzi.
Everybody gets a point of inspiration. Thank you, Ben.
That's just brutal.
You should encourage the behavior you want to see in your players.
But should you though?
Yes.
I have to remember these because we only have 6 minutes left in the episode.
I think that's why she gave them to us.
Right?
Haha! I barked on my carriage. You can't stop me.
All right.
Yes, so I'm putting together, making sure I understand what it is.
Is there, while you're loading, I'm
Yes.
not sure if you can load this and that as well, but is there an end to this flooded cavern in sight? Is
Yeah.
there dry land?
Did we all take a long rest during that narration?
I think it was a short rest because it's the same day.
Oh boy.
Yeah, because you said that we were about at the point where we were gonna.
Okay,
Yeah.
sure. That's cool.
This is gonna hurt.
It's gonna be fine. We'll be fine. Everything is
Will
fine
it?
here.
Will it? Will
No,
it?
no. I'm
Yeah.
very cold, Andrew.
Yes. Thank you.
Not only that, Ross is too.
This is also very cold, Malagar.
It's a big problem.
It is. I understand.
All right.
Just a quick shout out to Prater's Rejects for the 500 bits earlier.
Woo! Nice.
Ooh.
I think that means we all have to get our shit together now.
Like
That's
we're
asking a
disaster-
lot.
Yeah.
We're
No,
disaster
no.
people tonight. It's
We-
not happening.
We've been funded.
I was about to say tonight.
That is the one I want. There we go.
I'm really excited about this whenever it happens.
It's very dark again. Has this creature has
Could you just give me a minute to put the tokens in the right places?
So while Paige is putting the tokens in the right places, everybody should remember that they still have temps because, or no, I guess we took damage when fighting the troglodytes, so they're gone.
Yeah.
Okay. It's gonna be like, make sure you remember that we haven't gotten.
I did my best.
You
and
did.
yes.
I appreciate it. I was excited to have temps going into this fight, and now I'm just sad.
I was kind of hoping that we'd get a rest somewhere in the middle, but this was not to be.
How long does your hip thrust aura last?
A minute.
No.
It's the channel divinity type thing, or is it another class feature?
It's a channel divinity type thing. I
Oh,
use.
so you got it back on the short rest.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, hang on.
You could probably choose not to get it back if you didn't want to.
No, I do because it's just I just spend a channel divinity to use it. So, yeah, it's not. No, I was just making sure it wasn't one of those until dawn type things.
Right. I don't know anything about this class you're playing, so I'm excited to learn with everybody else.
But I did spend an extra channel divinity off my amulet just to get us through that last fight.
All right. It
Paige,
looks like it
I'm
is
need-
in with ill intent.
Oh boy.
I hate ill intent. Why am I in
prefer-
front? What is even going on right now?
I prefer the ill communication.
We were clearly drunk.
I definitely prefer the ill
You
communication.
can all use the inspiration page gave you before it runs out.
Ooh, send it on our initiative rolls.
Oh,
Yeah, but-
I tapped someone on the shoulder before this begins as well.
Who was that someone?
Let's say it's Ross.
Okay.
So you have advantage on your initiative roll. Also, I should find wherever my token is.
I like this one. So
You're next to me, to the
Okay.
left of
Direct
Drake.
That-
fire and beat door.
let me put your.
Well, that's an initiative.
So you said you tap me. That gives me a what now?
Advantage on your next initiative roll.
Okay.
You're more than 15 feet, Ben.
Mine is 10.
10.
Let me turn it back on. since
I just got it. Can everybody see Belventora?
Yep.
Okay. The pretty pink princess aura! Ah!
Can't lose that.
What just happened?
That's an important part of the show.
Is being a pretty. Okay, I've got 1, 2, 3. Coda.
Oh, sorry. There we go.
Yes, 2 of the critters are going on a negative 0.9.
I'll take it.
That's fun.
Yes. Victor.
All right.
Right into the fight.
Quick, attack and use that advantage, but then we'll go to the end of the episode.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll Hunter's Mark and shoot my longbow at the main ooze.
Okay.
Oh boy.
3 probably doesn't hit.
No. 1 will miss every time. Anything else?
How about a 21?
21 will absolutely hit.
20 hit 20 points of non-magical piercing damage.
All right, your arrow is disintegrated. Yes, your arrow is disintegrated.
No! Does it do damage?
Yep.
Excellent.
That was your favorite U-shaped arrow.
No, I haven't been able to fashion adamantine arrows yet.
Anything else, or is it Belwyn's turn?
I am done.
All right, Belwyn.
I was hoping that we would run out of time before it got to my turn, but I guess if I just
I want to get through the first round of combat.
Ah, fuck. Okay.
Oof.
I have a DM
Jesus.
inspiration to
I
use.
thought you had 2.
Do I? Even better.
This one. This one.
Just 1. Phew. All right. I'm not willing to sacrifice my riding lizard, so I get off bits, which takes half of my movement, I believe, because I'm not a cavalier.
Sure. Sounds good to me.
I say only knowing this because I played a cavalier first. And how deep is the water? So the water's difficult terrain, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it's a foot and a half deep. It's not gonna drown you, but it's hard enough to walk in.
Cool. So I will continue to move there. I will use a bonus action to be in casting a spell.
I decline to counter.
I shimmer with extra glimmers of sparkles. Because-
Like Shield of Faith sparkles.
Yes, Shield of Faith, sparkles being my pretty princess power, and then I ready an attack for when someone gets within reach. Someone evil gets within reach.
Evil.
Who is not one of my allies. There we go.
There we go. All right, so it dissolves into the water, and you see like swoosh, and you can see like the trails where it's moving in the water, and it reforms.
I love the
Here.
sound effect there.
Yeah, you know, I bring my A game. All right, so it gets bigger.
It gets
when
bigger.
Yes,
Aww.
Damn.
and it'll come to here.
I don't like it.
You all
All
know,
right.
you know what that means, right?
What?
We need Rossilla. Somebody should call him.
Imbigonate.
All right, and I'm not sure who anybody is. So this will go from Belwyn at the north down to Victor at the south.
Right?
One, of course. Belwyn.
Right? Come at me.
All right, it pseudopods come out of the kind of charcoal gray, semi-translucent. Looks like cool dice, actually. Ooze, and you can tell they're filled with bones and rotting flesh.
I didn't sign up for this hentai.
Yes. And it tries to get you.
All right?
The face.
13 isn't going to do it.
Nope.
Second attack. 15 isn't going to do it. Come on, dude, you're +7. 19. What about 19?
Nope.
Yep or no?
Nope.
All right.
She made a
Last
face.
attack. I'm using my DM inspiration.
All right.
Woo.
Well,
It did not roll me with inspiration.
Well,
So it's a 21 and a 9.
21 still misses.
Aha!
I mean, currently you need an 18 on the die to hit me, so come ahead.
All right. Things have been noted.
You picked the wrong tank.
I
I
did.
was about to say,
It doesn't know any better.
I'm the high
Like,
AC
I am
tank.
sorry, chat. I have fucking wasted your DM inspiration. I'm the worst. I tried.
But the princess was like the most alluring target, right? Like she's very glittery.
In front and sparkly.
Yeah.
I don't know if it has eyes.
I mean, guys, I think we can all agree the only reason Belwyn is sparkly is because of the metric shit ton of glitter that has been dumped on her.
It comes standard with every princess.
By
Right?
Mount
All right.
Rushmore.
So we'll start here next week as the 3 undead necro oozes start oozling towards you.
Gross. Gross.
Necros, something like that.
Just gross.
Yes. All right. Chat, I'm sorry I couldn't do better.
All the dice help she can get.
Chat, I am super thankful that you gave her a higher chance of hitting me so that it felt like it was closer. Which, because if it doesn't feel close, you're like, what's the point of having IC? So
Right?
Chad, I apologize.
Aha!
Nope, they say don't be sorry, Paige.
I
You
tried.
did your best.
Thanks for joining us tonight, everybody.
All right. Yes. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Please, if you can, like, follow, and subscribe. And thank you, chat, for the inspiration. I'm sorry I effed it up, but we still love having you with us. You're literally the best part of the show. We'd like to
Lord
thank.
knows I'm not.
Certainly not me. Disaster DM. We'd like to thank all of our listeners and supporters, particularly Maxim for the subscription. Who else, Coda?
Our newest follower, which is Justin Kyle 11. Thank you, followers. And Prater Rejects and Brother Flounder for the bits tonight. Thank you all both.
Thank you very much. And didn't we get a couple of follows since the last show?
I believe we did. We also got little Nicolino, which may have been at the end of last episode.
Okay.
So double thanks. And
Double thanks.
The Simple DM. Thank you for the follow.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
All right. Please join us next Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time to see what happens next, and follow us
To
adventure!
Night, everybody.
Bye.
Love you.